disappear to wherever they go. Like you wonder where they are in the wintertime up here. That's where it is right there. Look at that pyramid right there. Hold on a second. Let me move over. Isn't there like a pyramid top over there somewhere? Yeah, right there. Oh, look at that. I knew it. Just look at that. It's not natural. If you think that's natural, you're watching the wrong channel. Look at that. Hold on. I'm getting eaten alive, you guys. I'm very sorry about the shaking. Every time I stay still, I get a fly that lands on my neck or something. Usually I take some of the bites, but man, those fly bites are brutal. Look at the pyramid. I knew it. Right there, you guys. Get away from me. Why, when I'm on the pyramid, do I get the most flies? I don't get it. I don't get it. Look at that. Get away. Where's that pyramid? Right there. That's not an accident right there, you guys. Flies. Now I see why the horses go crazy. Those flies attacking their eyeballs. I can just get it too, through these leaves. Isn't it up there? Looks like little structures right there. Look at that. You just gotta look closely. See that? I can't see the pyramid anymore, but isn't it right there? Yeah, look at that. You guys, that's special. You see, you have to understand, if anyone's looking at that, they can't see it. For $50 billion, you'd never know that was there. It doesn't matter who you are or what you were doing. Unless you're me and know where to go and where they are, you would never take that zoom. It's 1 in a trillion, that zoom right here. 1 in a trillion, and there they are. Wow. No noises. I'm surprised I'm not getting any noises here. You guys see what I'm zooming on here? I see one of those special places, and you've made no noise. Maybe because they know there's nothing out there. I was zooming. I'm sure they got the word because I was trying to zoom up there from. There's a road in between me and there, and it's way low. And I was trying to zoom from the road up there, so they definitely know I'm in the area. They definitely know what's going on, you know. But still, like, it's kind of far away. And it is the day, you know. I like night. Digging that right there. Why is it green? What is that? Those bushes? Yeah. You know, you always got to look at places like that. I'm telling you guys, nothing's unused. Beings that you're not even aware of. You know, think about it. You only think in terms of what you know. Think about what you don't know. Like, the rest of the world doesn't even know about Bigfoot, and it's something that we've been talking about since the beginning of time. Think about the things that we don't know about. The things that don't leave evidence. You know, there's a lot of possibilities. You know, I'm not saying Bigfoot even lives in that cave. You know, those caves could be beings that you have never heard of, you have never seen, and you never will. You know. Why does that rock look weird? Where was that? Okay. Hold on, it's windy. The wind just picked up. This is the hardest day I've had all summer. I'd rather walk 10 miles straight up a mountain than do this. And get eaten alive on my neck. And now I have no idea where that is. Right there. Tell me that's not a statue right there, guys. How is it every time I zoom in front of an entrance, there's some kind of a weird anomaly? Every single time. Every single time. There's a marker. There's a face. There's something. You guys, that's too blatant to me, right there. I'm so happy with that, whatever that is. Ow. Whatever that is. And that pyramid was just absolutely outstanding. Look at that. That's a statue, you guys. They're all over the mountain. Now, if anyone that's watching this for the first time doesn't understand, go find the video called 4K zooming, and it's a completely better, it's a better part of the mountain, and you'll understand how what I'm saying is legit. It doesn't stop over there with fascinating things. I'm not able to zoom where I want right now, but I'll tell you, that's not half bad, considering right there. I can't wait to go look at that in the video and pause that. What else can we find over there? You guys, that was a pyramid. How do I find something every single video? How does it happen, you guys? How do I do it? How do I do it? Every time I go out and I'm asking you a trivia question, every single time, I'm not saying this is the make-all, but you know what? That's pretty exciting to me right there. Right there. That is a made pyramid. And probably the entrance, an entrance to the underworld, right there. It's all real. You're just a silly human. We're just silly humans that don't understand and are not willing to believe nothing. And it really starting to aggravate me, honestly, at how stupid people are. Just in every aspect of everything. The way we are to each other, the way we are to the earth, the way we don't believe anything, the way we hate. It's unbelievable to me. It's absolutely unbelievable. That's why I have to be out here. Yeah, I'm lonely, the trailer sucks, things like that. But you know what? Compared to living somewhere among 5 million idiots in a city or something like that, I can't do it. I just can't live. Knowing what I know now, I can't be with those people on a daily basis. I can't. I walk around, these people have no idea. I can't. I just can't do it. It doesn't. I know it seems immature, but it's impossible to know what I know and then go hang out with regular people that want to talk about people stuff. When really, these are the secrets of the universe right here. You guys, what I'm doing is leading to the secrets. Every answer you've ever wanted to know, every answer everyone ever wanted to know is in that hole right there. See, these creatures don't live on faith. They live on 100% fact. And that's how they follow their rules so well. Where do you flies come from? I'm talking to the flies, okay, for a second. I want to know where you come from. How do you know I'm here? Is you just sitting there waiting in case someone comes by, or what's going on? You figured you'd be on like a Bigfoot over there somewhere. It's a very quiet day. So weird. I'm literally freaking out right now because I won't come up here. I don't talk about it really. I go across the street because I got so zapped, you guys, I almost died. Well, that's an exaggeration. I felt like that. I had the same feelings because they did something to me and I was completely gone. I was lost completely. I had no idea where I was. The contours up there, there's no way to use them once you're back in their miles. If someone spun you around in a circle, you would, you'd have no idea how to get back, and there's no cell phones, nothing. But before I go over to my zooming spot, if I can find it, I've noticed they've done a ton of stuff up here. So here's the power lines, right? I was on with Callie and Tim from Georgia Bigfoot, but way about 5 miles from where we were. If I walked this way for 5 miles, I'd get to that spot. And I have a couple really interesting places on these power lines. I wasn't planning on coming back into a familiar area today, but except for a few zooms, but it's just the way it happens.
Man, is it hot on these power lines. As you can see, that's not the view I showed you the other day. It's up and way over. I want to come up here because I saw this. It's brand new. You guys, they're all over the power lines. It's amazing. Let me get back in here. And are they here? I was like, I understand, no faces on the camera. And then I turned the camera on. I'm like, let me go for some zooms as I'm walking. You guys, the knocking and the whistling has been unbelievable. You know what I said to him? Because nothing happened right away. I was like, listen, you guys, at Edge Universe, I expect them to know what that is. At Edge Universe, they love me there. I did all kinds of special things there with them that day. Why can't you guys do that now? You guys know, I know what you look like. You guys know I won't be scared. Because one of the things is they think they'll scare you. And I was like, I promise, for a second I'll be like, oh my God. But I'm going to be totally cool. Because I know that you'll be doing that on purpose. I'm not afraid of them. You know, I have this, you can't help to have that reaction when you see the backwards legs and stuff. Like, there's no way to to not be freaked out a little bit. But you just got to keep cool, you know. And then I guess he gets in a bunch of trouble because now I'll come back here forever, you know, if I get to talk to him. Because there's little kids here and stuff. It's weird. You got a crazy smell right there. Where is this place? The big Sasquatch that seem to be. I always say when I say they're alone, they're never alone. It just seems to be a very small group around him. Look at this spot. I'm out of breath. Forgive me. I'm trying to get. I don't want to waste too much time over here. Look at this spot. Overlooking those power lines. Not far from the dirt road either. It's so blatant. And then look at the X. That's what brought me there. Oh, could I zoom? I'm further. I'm a half a mile further from where I'm going to zoom, but I got a much more open view of that. Some of those rocks. Look at this. Don't get too distracted, Mark. I guess it doesn't matter. I just have this zooming thing in my head. But if this looks as interesting as I think it is, and if I didn't see that, I probably turned around. There's your TP structure right there. Love it. I think you guys next summer, I'm already talking about next summer, next year, next season I should say, we're gonna do some cool stuff. Expeditions, like real ones, documentaries, you know. People, just to answer the book thing, you guys people like, Mark, you should write a book. It's like, you guys, come on. I'm not even close to ready to do that. If I really wanted to make something up, I could, but I'm not ready for a book. Maybe half of it is done. I need like 5 years more at least before I can even consider something like that. Because I want it to be a complete book. I want to really be able to write a book. Look at this spot. Look at this trident. It's unusual, but it's a trident. The symmetrical X's are really good. Look at that. Ooh, there's the spot. See, this is like a bizarre little world. These are the big guys. You know it's a big guy, you know, I know. Because of the big X's, how perfect they are. He takes pride in them. And his spot. So you have all these things and no disturbances, and then boom, there's his spot right there. Look at the bends on it. Right there. Completely clean inside. Where you at? I know you're right here. I know, because when I came in, it hasn't happened in a while. My arms, I wasn't even thinking about anything. And because I never come in here on purpose ever since I got zapped. I wasn't right here. I walked in to 400 yards that way and then did a straight line. You know? Oh man, you get up there, it is crazy. Like, it's not crazy like this, but it's crazy like what they do to you up there. That was amazing. I don't think they meant to. You know, they weren't trying to get me lost or anything, but it just happened. Can I zoom from here instead of going in my spot, which is a half a mile down into those woods? Now I'm gonna have to. Here's a great place to get. I want to get some. I'll take my wood knock, you know, because that's cool if you get enough of those. Like, so in other words, I'm zooming again. I'm too far. Let me get closer. I'm zooming again, and there's a wood knock again. You know what I mean? I'd like to have like 100 of those videos. It's happened to me probably 50 times, and I probably have it like I don't know, maybe 5 or 10 times on video. Something like that. I'm making it up. I guess I forget. Someone might be like, Mark, you have that 100 times. I don't remember, but I can remember like 5 really good. Some so good. Some were so good. I was zooming because I was just looking with my eyes. I wasn't recording. And so many times that happened. Where I don't think they knew whether I was recording or not, but I could have had more, is what I'm trying to say. All right. Cutting across the power lines. Let me do the half mile real quick. I'll turn the camera on the way if it's interesting. Coming in, right? Nothing crazy happened, but I definitely, just trust me on this one, I got their noises, right? I'm right here on this structure, in this open, like, wallow thing. Right? I think I turned the camera on here and walked away and I was saying something. Nothing happens the entire time I'm over in this hill. I'm over there for about a half an hour in total. Probably like 5 minutes on the video, 10 minutes. And then nothing happens on the way back. And then I get to that spot again and I start hearing noises. Doesn't matter where you are, you know, in their place. This is all one place, but doesn't matter where you are in that place. Like sometimes, you know, they just only make noises when you're in certain places. I don't get it. You know what I was thinking? Let's do that. I'm thinking I really want to keep zooming on that pyramid and stuff over there. I gotta find a place where I can zoom for an hour on those mountains. If I just found that pyramid in a couple minutes, think about if I can scan the whole thing, what you guys will find. But what I was thinking is, I've been here 5 times before, yeah, but only right here. I never leave here and go into oblivion, like following their world. I'm thinking to myself, instead of doing the zooms today, I got one little zoom that I think is very good. From what I could tell, it's amazing. Let's follow this. You guys, look at this. See, you see the difference? Like, this is why I freak out. So I'm in some spot where there's a seat under a tree, or you can come to a place like this. Tell me what this is. I know I'm supposed to be telling you, but I don't get the difference. I don't understand the focal points of the areas versus the spot under the tree. Hey, come on, you guys. They were right over there last time I was here. 5 of them, big giant smiles on their faces. Every single one of them had a smile. They're right over there. You know, I don't get it. Look at that. And then we're going to go through a bigger one, and then we're going to go on where I've never been before. I'm willing to bet you might not even recognize some of this. This is especially for the people that really kind of follow me and really have at least think they have a feel for what's going on. That's good enough for me. All right, but I want to show you this. I don't do this that much. So there's that spot, right? It's just bizarre. You come out of nowhere, there's a seat a couple hundred yards away, a weird wallow, and that's it. And then you come to where there's actually spots. And let me walk you from one to the next. It's amazing. It's simply amazing. They're here, you guys. Look at the footprint. I almost stepped on it by accident. It's right there. And here's the Sasquatch Highway. Okay. Man, who would have thought, like, I would end up doing this and then make up a name like Sasquatch Highway, and it actually stuck. I think it's my only word that stuck. What have I done? I mean, maybe I made up a couple. Like, I think I made teepee structure stick. We used to say teepees, but no one really realized there was teepee structures either. I think it's one of the things I showed. I'm not saying other people didn't know, but I kind of helped put it on the map, is what I'm saying. I'm giving myself a pat on the back. Where you guys at, man? I can feel it in my arms. Whoa. Did you hear that? What's up? I won't point it at you, I promise. My camera is on, but I won't point it that way. Thank you so much. I'm just gonna keep walking, okay? Did you hear that on the camera? Oh my God, I was making too much noise, but it was like, there's no wind. When you get a distinct wood break to your left. Oh, I see, wow, I never saw that before. I can't point the camera, you guys. There's an entire eating station over there. Like 4 feet deep. Where you at? Right there? No camera, it's okay. I know where you are. No camera, I promise. You know what else I do? It's funny. I'm gonna keep going this way, okay? Can you please will you come with? Come with me, okay? Follow me, okay? I'm the guy that does, like, if you're talking to someone that speaks Spanish, that, like, I'll use the accent in Spanish thinking he can understand me better. You know, it's sort of the same thing when you're talking to, like, an animal or something. You're like, come here, good boy. Like, for some reason, like, when I'm talking to someone in Spanish that only has, like, a little bit of English, then I use the Spanish, like a Latino accent, thinking that he'll understand me better. Like, you know, I just do it without thinking about it. And the reason I'm telling you that is because I kind of do it with them too. Like, I shorten the words, or I do it with them because I'm not quite sure they exactly speak English. Some do, and I know they know words. I kind of think of it like me, like in terms of like Spanish, where I know, like, you know, there's only certain words you need to know in Spanish. Let's go through them, okay? By the way, this was that walk from the other spot to this spot. There's only a certain word you need to know in Spanish. I've never been beyond here. And we're going to do that right now. Number 1, okay? Dinero. Number 2, señorita. Number 3, caliente señorita. Number 4, cerveza. That's about it. There's no other words you really need to know in Spanish. Rapido! I tell my guys, rapido, amigos. They'd be like, they call me Loco Gringo. That's how I learned Loco Gringo. It's perfect right there. Because my guys would be like, always call me Loco Gringo. They couldn't have been any more accurate. I never got offended. I was like, yeah, I got some issues. See, why I've never gone this way. There's like this invisible barrier of like, don't come over here. I think it's in my head. It kind of ends, you know? It's like, you got this crazy stuff on the ground there. Let's go up there and see what's over there. Come on, let's go. See it, there's a good footprint right there. It's good for here. That's right there. He did all kinds of disturbances right here. I'll tell you, these guys didn't do a lot this summer. And they're here because I've seen them on the camera, and I've had all kinds of interactions with them, and I've had nothing out of control, but like just confirmation, especially that one wood knock that you guys heard. Remember when I was zooming to 4K? It's called 4K zooming. Go listen to that wood knock. Ba-boom! And what about the other one at the campsite? The destroyed campsite? That was great because I got 2. Because I didn't stop. And he was like, wham! Just in case you didn't hear me the first time. Alright, a lot of talking. A lot of talk, no action. Let's go get some action. It's amazing how heavy those are. They all pull the branches down like it was like a grape. So you know what this is? Ooh, look at that perch. All the structures to back it up. Well, I don't know what it is, but it's this. What this used to be here, this landing, is what I just walked out of. See how they use the hills? That's another little hill right there. It's a round little hill inside the forest. They used to be right here. You can tell because it's all growing back. Look, it's been years, and it still hasn't come back yet. This was another spot. They don't hang out here. I'm sure they come through here. There's one there, and then there's the one I started with back there. Do I keep going through that forest? It goes straight downhill over there. Blatant. So this is active. No doubt about it. Come on, you guys, give me something good here. Give me something I've never seen before. Ooh, can I zoom from that spot? Let's go over there and do our zooms. Let's go right there. Let's go there, because I think I got a view over there. Dude, you guys, I filmed a pyramid. It's a pyramid with an entrance. And there's an entrance next to it. You guys, don't write that stuff off. Log that in your memory, you know. You gotta log everything, the dumbest of things in your memory. Because one day, everything will start to add up and click. Everything. My video might be a little bouncy today because I'm using my tripod to walk. I don't have my stick with me. And my tripod is a piece of junk. I need another one. All the screws are out of it, and it's literally terrible. Oh yeah. Look at that. See, you know they do that because, well, first of all, because I filmed so many, and only in their world, and then, of course, it's got the leaner on the bottom. So blatant. Where you guys at? It's so funny that you're staring at me right now, hiding, not making noises, and it's me. Like, I'm the one the one guy that does get it. The one guy that you could make noises, the one guy that you could talk to. And I would never say a word if you told me not to. It's that simple. There's rules behind even that, because that's how rules get broken. He blatantly pivoted right there. He went like that. Look at that. These are like, all right, listen, there's this one human. I need approval for him, and you know, I think that's probably happened in the past. And it always turns out to be bad for them. Because that guy wants to bring his friend back, no one believes him. Ooh. Look at this spot. See, I told you, they got these hills. It's so weird. This whole forest, even where the structures are, and those little bumps, are on the bumps. Explain that to me. Oh, look at this hill. I can zoom. I can zoom right here. You guys gonna try to stop me? Try and stop me. All right, I'm limited here as well. Mostly because of this one tree. But we'll get some other shots at least. Come on, you guys. Freaking flies. I am also the only one in the world that calls a bunch of flies you guys. I'm almost sure about that one. If I could get that pyramid.
Again, I don't know how to find it from here. I'm half a mile at least to the left now. It's okay if I don't see that one from here, because I can want to look for other stuff. Anomalies. Who would have known? It's always been there. You know, and people throughout history have seen it and just thought, you know, oh, you know, whatever excuse their simple mind could make up. You know. And when I say simple, I just mean when it comes to the Earth, you're so simple. I don't care if you have a Harvard degree into this and you've been determined the smartest man in the world, you are probably still one of the dumbest when it comes to the real world. When it comes to the Matrix. That's interesting, right there. Look at the base of that tree. You guys, I have got to get up there. There's no doubt. I mean, I'm telling you now, it'll be the best video I've ever done. Sleeping up there, though, man. Whew. A place they could just throw you off the cliff anytime they want. As you can hear, the flies are brutal. I mean, how does one become a fly? You know what I mean? It's like, what did he do wrong? Let me get my eyepiece. Like, ooh, you know? So, I was doing my zoom in right on the other side of that thing, and I'm walking back. I think I filmed this coming in too, but this is one of the things I don't understand. Like, I get the structure, like, even though I don't get it, like, I can see the X as meeting, things like that, but when they do this, just by itself, kind of like on the backside of that hill next to the boulder, I don't really understand it, because it doesn't look like it's being used for anything. There's no activity at all where I just was on that hill. I mean, I could see activity from when I sat there in that stuff, and there's nothing like that anywhere around here. Look at the leaner. He's over there. I've been hearing this one dude for a while. Used to be a perch right there. Okay. So it used to be right here. This was a spot. Here's this perch. He was on this side. Why the heck would he want to sit here? Huh. Old is what it is. Always look at the fact that it's possible that they let it go. Because I think if you're there for 100 years, it just becomes the most blatant spot. They use it for like a few years and move, and that's not always the case, but sometimes they never move. But I think here they do that a lot. Always look trees. Of course, I look to the tree and there's a bug on my neck. I'm not gonna, it sounds like I'm complaining, guys, but you know, after 4 months of being eaten alive, even where in your own home, you know, I go home, there's always 10 flies on the trail no matter what. I could kill 10, and within an hour there's 10 more. They just come in constantly. And they'll bite you. Look at that. Giant teepee structure. They'll bite you. You know, I'm working at the computer. It's like, boom, on my leg or something. I'll be like, ow. You know, like, it's really frustrating. Sleeping, I get bit. You know, zooming, I get bit. In my truck, there's flies because of the farm. I mean, it just doesn't, it's my one real thing that's starting to get to me, is the flies. Otherwise, I'm good, I'm happy. Footprints. Right up the side of the mountain. Double X. In the right spot, there's no doubt about it. I'll tell you, you cross that dirt road that I'm on, and everything changes over there. The spots look different. They look like they're bigger. I don't get it. Right across the street. They'll zap you. Man, you walk up there. I'm willing to bet I could take anybody up there and they'll do it to both of us. And you'll have no idea where we are. I really thought that I was spending the night there that night. There's no way out of there. There's no water to follow. There's no downward to follow. It all looks the same. Now, this place, you guys, I was like, are you guys zapping me? I think it was just me. I don't know. I've never had that. I got like right about there. I had the worst head rush. Like it was like a lack of oxygen head rush.
a scary one, just for about a second. But look at this spot. I was cranking them tunes. I'm sitting here dancing and stuff. Here's another spot. I'm heading back out. Look, that one. This one's cool because one goes that way. There's 3, 2, 3. It's 2 come up the hill, and then this whole thing here is decorated. Let me get over here. So there's this big. I don't know if you can tell on the camera. There's a huge, giant impression there. It looks like a meteorite hit there. I mean, I don't know how that was made. You can't tell, but it's that whole thing is a giant hole. I was cranking them tunes, and all of a sudden I was just standing there and got the weirdest head rush. I can't really explain it. I thought that was really cool. You guys, this place is really amazing. I know it's pretty much like a broken record, but I can't really help it. It simply is amazing. So these are things I've never seen before. Spot right here, I'm gonna show it to you really quick. There's an X. Look at this. You got your clump, like we call it a fence, just like everywhere else. And then look at that. Look at that. I'm trying to beat a thunderstorm. There's a crazy thunderstorm, hopefully about to hit me. Just wanted to get these documented. Why is my camera bouncing? You probably can't tell. On my screen, it's unusually bouncing a little bit. And that goes that way. Look at the teepee structure under the X, you guys. It's absolutely amazing. You know why? Because you could never get here. This corner is so hidden, and I always blow it off because I'm like, I know what's over there. There's nothing there. And then look at the view down into there. There's a 4-wheeler way down in the valley. It sounds like it's close, but it's actually about 11 miles away to get to there. Seat. Right there. It's a round seat. Disturbances, looks like footprints there. Like it. X spot. Believe me, I'd give anything to see him in this spot. Anything. I've never been over here. Alright, let me go. In case you were wondering where I was, because I really didn't film it. Another head rush. Another crazy head rush. What's going on? That'd be a great way to go out, wouldn't it? You just get a head rush, pass out, it's it. I'll take that. If you didn't know where I was yet, now you will. Wow, it's right there. Right there. I gotta get back to the car. I'm not far now. Look at that. Look at that. The best part about that is the structures that surround it and how intricate it really is if you look at it. Tridents. It's amazing. It's one of the most tribal structures I've ever filmed, if that makes sense. And then, of course, that's just the ultimate. Look at that, you guys. Isn't that like a sign for infinity or something, almost? Blatant. It's funny, some of their X's make the sign for infinity, in a sense, because they don't really complete, but I think it's the general idea. Wonder if they're always here. I don't think that's the case, because there's definitely babies. We have just yesterday, I have a Bigfoot holding a baby. Who was that? Lisa, was that you? Who was that? Or Carlos? Would have been Carlos. Carlos is getting some great pictures. Lisa. I don't say the last names because I don't know if they want me to. Especially the girls. If you're a guy and get stalkers, well, too bad. That's, I don't feel bad for you. It's a little different when you're a female and you have some psycho stalking you. If you're a guy and girls want to talk to you, consider that a blessing. As long as it's not like, fatal attraction type stuff. Footprints right there. You guys, this hasn't happened all summer. It's like purple and stuff. Thank goodness. And man, does it feel like it's humid. It's never humid here. So thank God it's gonna rain. And thank God I was able to do my video today. I had a long day, you guys. Although it may not seem like it, it's been a long, long day. All right. Until next time. Over now.